Right now in FIFA 23, you can see the join the club. I'm going to press the right stick to see what it takes us to. Join the club was a promo inside of FIFA 23, and you can now see that it points towards the EA Sports FC 24 purchase that you can find right here. You have the Ultimate Edition and you have the Standard Edition right there, both optimized for the Xbox Series X and S as well, because you can see that stamp in the bottom of the left hand corner of each of the tiles here. Now just for you is the one that's being recommended to me, which is the Ultimate Edition. That's because you get early access. So if I open it up right now, I can give you a price breakdown very quickly. So I'm going to open this up and show you the differences between the two editions. Let's have a look. Right, so of course you have, it's published by Electronic Arts, which is EA if you didn't know. To the description here, you can see limited time only, pre-order, EA Sports FC 24 Ultimate Edition by August the 22nd. So if you're getting this pre-order, if you order it before the 22nd of August, this is what you will have available to you. Untradeable, you wait for Champions League, or you wait for Women's Champions League Ultimate Team Hero item on the 27th of November. So of course, that is an item that you will get specifically when you do this purchase. Up to 7 days early access starting on the 22nd of September. So you have a week early in the game, so that gives you access to the game a week early. Of course, you know that I'm probably going to be on that. You've got 4,600 FC points, so I'm guessing that's going to be for Ultimate Team mainly, but we might have a crossover into Volta. We're not even sure if Volta's even making a return yet, so that's a thing that you should watch out for, and I will be reporting on that, don't you worry, because I enjoy Volta. You have access to Night Campaign in Ultimate Team beginning to the 22nd of September. So there's a Nike campaign. What does that mean? I don't know. Nike have done something with EA there. That's going to be really, really cool. Oh my days, that's going to be big. Right, so moving down the pile here, there's more to actually unpack. You have Nike Ultimate Team campaign loan player items for 24 matches. So that's again to do with Ultimate Team. You get a Nike Ultimate Team. So Nike actually have their Ultimate Team picks. So as you know, you have your Team of the Year picks, your Totti picks, all that sort of thing. You have a Nike Ultimate Team pick. Lone player pick, so that's going to be really cool. Who's going to be the Nike player? Who have Nike picked as their top players in the game? Oh, what's going on here? You have the Nike / EA Sports FC Ultimate Team kit. So Nike, as you've seen, I've already shown you some of the kits that have been available in the previous EA Sports FIFA 23 game. You've seen some of the kits that are available. There's a lot. I mean, you had the Sky Broadband one at one point. There's a lot of kits that you can get in Ultimate Team. You now have a Nike kit, a standard Nike kit, so it's just Nike based. I wonder what the design's going to be like. That's going to be really interesting to see. An untradeable Team of the Week 1 Ultimate Team player items. So as you know, you have your Team of the Year and Team of the Week and Team of the Season, all these sort of things. A Team of the Week is a TOTW, and that's the acronym for it. So when you see it in the game, that's what it is. And obviously, week per week, you have different players that are picked as the Team of the Week players, those standout players in different leagues. So of course, that untradeable team item, so you won't be able to put him up for transfer, that player, whoever you get given in when you purchase this version of EA Sports. It's going to be really cool to see the comparison between this edition and the standard edition in a moment. You also get 1 month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for new members only. So if you're not a member of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you will actually get 1 month for free when you do this. So even Xbox sitting on it, Xbox already know, man. Xbox have already, this is huge. So even if you don't have Xbox Ultimate, what you get, hold on. Actually, let's take a breath. When you get Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you actually get EA Play with it. So EA Play is where you can get certain games from EA available to you as a part of Game Pass. And you might also have discounts on other EA games as well that are not available in EA Play. So sometimes when you go through the store, if you're an EA Play member, you might see EA games that might be discounted to you. So that's also something to have a look at as well. Play by November the 1st to earn founder status. So founder status, I'm guessing, I think the recent founder status we had for something in a game-wise was Multiverses, if I'm not mistaken. And a founder status it's got to be something to do with your nameplate or something to do, that might stand out in the game. So founder status might be something like when you're picking your team or creating your team as a founder or someone who's playing online. You might have a name tile that appears, or maybe something to do with something you can put on your stadium as well. There might be a cosmetic for your stadium. So there's a lot. Oh my days, there's more. So EA Sports FC 24 includes Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S games. So that's really interesting and important to have a look at, because if you're upgrading from Xbox One, maybe at some point going to go up to Xbox Series X and S, it's important to know that the game's still going to be available for you with that. So this is a really important point to look into. Let me know if you are purchasing the game on Xbox One or Xbox Series X or S. Of course, it's also available on PlayStation. So for those of you on PlayStation, you might have a different deal available to you as well. So that's also important to have a look at. EA Sports FC 24 is the new era of the world's game, and you have 19,000 plus fully licensed players, 700 plus teams, 30 plus leagues playing together in the most authentic football experience ever created. And playing, adding these play styles to each player, giving them a new dimension to how they can move in the new generation of football gaming. So as you know, we've had a look at it in the reveal, that hypermotion is capturing different things from real life football games, giving you play style, and that play style can be a signature ability that you can add to your player. That's sick. For example, one of the scenarios that we were given was Erling Haaland scoring a volley, and it was in a matchup that was really important to Man City winning the treble, and that has been added to the game in this way, because that's one of the things they've let us know. So I will be picking out different scenarios where I've seen like players do, for example, Son's headers. If I see like a type of header that Son does, the reason why I'm picking that out is because I used to have a signature header. So I have a signature header. I call it the leapfrog. And the leapfrog header for me was something that I was able to always get over a taller man and do. So if I had a really tall defender, I'll be able to get my leapfrog on and get my head onto that ball, because they weren't able to get as high up in the air as me. So if there's a little margin where like a 6'7" person's in front of me, I was able to get up there and get that head on it, get my noggin on it, you know what I mean? And I used to actually have to crouch. Anyway, yeah, moving on from there. Revolutionized Frostbite engine delivers the world's game in lifelike detail, bringing a new level of immersion to each match, which it really does. You can tell from the description of what we've just dissected there. Develop club legends and improve your players with the brand new Ultimate Team evolutions, and welcome women's footballers to the pitch alongside men as you craft your dream. I'm not sure what Roman numeral that is. Dream 11. Obviously 11 aside. Write your own story in manager and player career. We love career mode. You've already seen how we've been invested in the music industry and more in career mode. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a part 2 to this, because I'm going to have to chop this up. FC points not available in Belgium, so that's really important. So those of you in Belgium won't be able to actually purchase any FC points. So I'm guessing your FC points will be points that you can purchase towards your packs and so forth. I'm not going to try to actually quantify that just for you just yet, because it might be something different, but sounds like FC coins, FC points, you know how that works. Conditions and restrictions apply, and then we have a link here where you can go into that link to find some more conditions and in your restrictions. Hypermotion 5 technology, only available on Xbox Series X and S. So if you're playing on Xbox One, maybe previous generation platforms, you won't have that Hypermotion 5 technology. So it's that advanced. They're saying it's going to have to be put onto next gen. So those of you who are on previous gen, you won't have that Hyper 5 technology. When you're watching your Premier League matchups and you're seeing a player do something that's really unique to them that they've managed to do, when that's being captured into the game, you won't have that on previous gen. That's really important. Crossplay enabled on certain modes on same generation platforms. Crossplay not available on Switch version. So if you're playing on Nintendo Switch, you won't have that crossplay. So when you play an Ultimate Team and you want to be up against a PC player that might be a friend or PC player across the world, or you might be against an Xbox player, you cannot do that when you're on Nintendo Switch. So Nintendo Switch does not have that. So that's like, at least they're letting you know in the game description. Some games don't even let you know that. Now with the standard edition, if you pre-order it, because you can pre-order it, there are a few things that you will get one from pre-ordering it in the standard edition as well. So slightly different, you will have a cover star lone player item for 10 matches. So as you know, when you get a lone player, they're only available for a certain amount of matches. There is a little trick loophole that I use to keep my lone players a bit longer. I can teach you that because it's completely in the rules, and it's just me just being smart with who I'm putting on the pitch at what game for what game. So you have a two ambassador lone player picks, so male and female for 5 matches. So I'm not sure what the ambassadors are, but we have ambassadors that we have had announced in the reveal. So they might be the ambassadors that we're talking about here. So what their stats are going to be in Ultimate Team, do not know. That's something else entirely. So that's going to be really interesting. Unlock playstyle slots in clubs. So playstyles, it says in clubs, so I'm not sure what it means by in clubs yet, because we haven't had a touch on the game. So whether it means you can actually unlock the playstyle for your club entirely. For example, if you're ultra attacking, maybe that's a playstyle that it's talking about with your team overall, or something to do with the formation or something. So really interesting. It looks like we're going straight into strategy before you even hit the pitch. So that might be something that it means there in clubs. So additional player personality points in player career. So as you know, in player career, you can upgrade your player throughout doing training sessions or completing objectives on the pitch, because you get those points that you can then use for the growth of your player growth. That is what it means there. It's giving you the extra points. So as you're getting your XP and you level up, you get you get personality points that you can then use for example, there was Maverick, Virtuoso, and Heartbeat, I think it was. Those are affecting your player's personality and how your player will play on the pitch. So if you use to sim the match, your player is going to, if you were a Maverick in the previous EA Sports FIFA 23 game, then you would go for shots more as opposed to taking a pass if you were Virtuoso. If you were a Virtuoso type of player, then of course you are, either defending or taking those positions in order to get into space and passing and so forth, as opposed to Maverick, which 100% is taking those flashy shots, those flare shots, volleys, and going for goal most of the time, being that sniper sort of player and going for goal. I'm a striker in my player career mode at the moment, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to that personality point, which is the reason why I'm pushing towards Maverick. Is that you also have a 5-star coach available for hire in manager career. So I haven't done manager career too much, so I'm going to have to go into manager career before this game comes out in September to see what you can do in terms of the capabilities at this current moment in time, so I can compare it when this game is released in September. As well, if you pre-order this version of the game, the standard edition, you will also get that 1 month of Game Pass Ultimate, and like I've mentioned, you also get EA Play with that. And then there's a little bit more. Play by November the 1st. Someone's birthday there. So play that on November the 1st to earn founder status. So if you play by November the 1st, I don't know why you wouldn't at that point. If you have this game or you've pre-ordered it, then yeah, you're going to get a founder status. Founder status seems to be something that seems to be a limited time thing. Definitely capitalize on that if you're into that sort of thing. Making sure that you're exclusive and something that you have is very unique to how you've experienced the game. So EA Play. EA Sports FC 24 is a new era of the world's game. And then it goes into the information that we've just had a look at as well previously, so you can see that information, a few differences between the two versions of the game there. It's basically what's going to be available for you if you're going to pre-order which version of the game. Price differences, of course, you have your Ultimate Edition, which is going to be $89.99, and then the Standard Edition is going to be $62.99. So there's a steep difference there, but you can see why it's worth it and what would be available to you. EA Sports FC, let's go baby.